The Gambia Football Federation, together with the Union of European Football Association, organized a 4-day capacity building program to guide football clubs in all sides of their operation and enhance league development. Jacqueline Colley was there and she files in this report.
The Secretary General of the GFF, Lamin Jasseh, said the purpose of the project is to guide clubs in all facets of their operations, which will eventually lead to professionalism of the Gambia's National League. The workshop brought together club presidents, coaches, and technical directors of all first and second division league clubs, as well as senior staff of the football house. Eva Pasqua from UEFA said the project came after the union introduced a program called ASSIS after the election of its new president. She said the idea of the ASSIS program is to share knowledge, exchange experience, among other reasons.
And the idea of the ASSIS program is to share knowledge, exchange the experience, and learn from each other. There is, so much football in Europe, and the football is so much benefiting, especially from the talents from Africa. So we want also to give back. We want to give back what Africa is giving to Europe to make our competition so successful, and also to share and to learn, because there is also so much to learn from everyone. Not only Europe knows everything.
She also emphasized how the capacity building training will help boost the national clubs. Ms. Eva also advised the participants to not just learn, but also implement what they have learned at the end of the 4-day training, as it will help their clubs grow and produce better players.
So we have different programs, but one of them is exactly this league development, which we consider to be very important ones. Why? Because the clubs, you are the backbone of the football. If there will be no clubs, there will be no football in a country, no organized football in a country. Without you, there will be no national teams. Without you, there will be not organized competitions. And without you, there will be no players having their players' pathway in the development from the grassroots to the top elite. And this has to be organized, of course. Why Europe is so successful? Why the league, the major leagues in Europe are so successful? Well, it doesn't fall from the sky. It's the organization. It's the organization of the clubs. It's the players' development pathway. Having in every club, the teams, youth teams from the age at least 12 up to the adult team. So all this is so important, and we feel that we want to share these best practices with you, because it's possible to do it everywhere. It's possible to do it in Gambia. You just qualified for the next round, for the World Cup. Congratulations. That also did not fall from the sky. Huh? That's a work behind. Work of the technical director of the federation, work of the national coach, but especially work of you, because you were preparing those players to play in a national team.
Head coach of Gamtel FC, Ibu Jara, applauded both UEFA and the GFF for coming up with initiative, as it is vital and it's a big bonus to adding more value to their coaching career. He added that it is important they have workshops like this. Mr. Jara expounded on his expectations after the capacity building program.
Well, to learn more from other people, to interact more, and to come at the end of the session and feel fulfilled together with every other participant. But also looking forward to the Gambia Football Federation and other stakeholders to see that we move Gambian football forward. Just like they said, there has been a lot of talking being done. We all talk about lack of sponsorships, but we have to question ourselves, what have we been doing and what can we do to get other people interested in sponsoring our football.
Brikama United's head coach, Lamin Nyasi, also thinks the training is a step in the right direction, as it will enhance professionalism in the Nations League.
I think whatever we learn from here, the most important thing is to go back and then try to implement. Even though the professionalization, it doesn't start yet, but we have to start, moving from one step to another, so that when the league is professionalized, then it will meet us in the middle of it. So from here, we have to go back and then start to implement, step by step, because it's a gradual thing. It's not a once thing, we have to go step by step to at least, until we reach there. So this is what we're going to do from here.
Meanwhile, The training is expected to end on Thursday after bringing together various club administrations to enhance professionalism in their National League clubs. Jacqueline Coley reporting for Star TV News.